Hey guys, welcome back to the Oilers Fanatic. Today we will cover part 2 of the new roster look for the Edmonton Oilers. In part 1, we covered the selections at forward and defense, along with their total cap hits. Let's get started with part 2. Here's a look at my goalie selections. In goal, I have Mike Smith returning on a 1-year deal with a $2.5 million cap hit. And I have the Oilers acquiring goaltender Tristan Jarry, who has 2 years remaining on his contract at $3,500,000 per season. In my original roster video, I had Joonas Korpisalo as my choice to replace Mikko Koskinen. Korpisalo could still very well happen, but the trade I had envisioned that would bring Korpisalo to Edmonton is no longer on the table. The total cost for the goalies comes in at $6 million. Our total cost for the roster so far, with the forwards, defense, and goalies, comes to $69,222,500. The Oilers will have the following in dead salary. The buyout of Andrej Sekera for 2 more years at $1,500,000 per season. I have the Oilers buying out Mikko Koskinen, which will also be a 2-year cap hit of $1,500,000 per season. The Oilers have $750,000 in retained salary for 2 more years for Milan Lucic. I have the Oilers burying Kyle Turris in Bakersfield for the season, reducing his cap hit to $1,125,000. In total, the Oilers will have $4,875,000 in dead cap space. The Oilers also have $326 in bonus overages that will be applied to their cap hit for this season. The grand total Oilers cap hit will be $74,438,826. If we subtract our total from the salary cap of $81,500,000, that gives the Oilers $7,061,174 in cap space. They will also have $4,167,000 in long-term injured reserve they can use for Oscar Klefbom's injury, if they do all the proper maneuvering. It's a lot of extra space for this season, although I'm sure some of the cap hits I guessed will probably be off. The Oilers would likely start to run into some issues next year, though, as they do have a lot of players on 1-year deals in this scenario. I think the key guys could get re-signed, though. Here are the trades I made to help build the roster. To the Boston Bruins, Ethan Bear. To Edmonton, Jake DeBrusk. To the Chicago Blackhawks, Tyler Benson and a 2022 5th-round draft pick. To Edmonton, Dylan Strome. To the Seattle Kraken, Caleb Jones, Alex Stalock, and James Neal. To Edmonton, a 2022 5th-round draft pick. And to Pittsburgh, Zach Kassian and a 2022 3rd-round draft pick. To Edmonton, goaltender Tristan Jarry. For the Seattle expansion draft, I have the Oilers losing Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to the Seattle Kraken. I know many Oilers fans would be crushed if this happens. I'd hate to see Nuge go too, but if he does go, I see it most likely happening this way. Here's the full roster once again, along with their contract lengths and cap hits. All the numbers that give us our cap hit. Total for forward, defense, and goalies, $69,222,500. The Oilers have $4,875,000 in dead cap space from Andrej Sekera, Mikko Koskinen, Milan Lucic, and Kyle Turris. They have bonus overages from last season applied to this year's cap hit, which comes to $341,326, a grand total cap hit of $74,438,826. Subtracted from the salary cap of $81,500,000, that leaves the Oilers with $7,061,174 in cap space, plus another potential $4,167,000 in long-term injured reserve. Well, guys, what do you think? Am I totally out of whack, or could this roster work? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Enjoying the videos? Please like and subscribe. You've been listening to The Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.